guys, so today I'm going to be collabing with Sheriza and we're doing a neutral glam holiday look for you guys. If you guys want to see how she created her look, make sure you check down below. If you guys want to see how I created my look, please keep on watching. Alright you guys, I'm going to start off by filling in my brows, and I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof Brow Pencil. It's become one of my favorites. I have a couple favorite brow pencil, and this is definitely one of those. It gives you a very natural color and it doesn't give you that shiny brow look. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in my brows because they're, you know, a bit thin looking, and then I'm just going to use the spoolie brush that's on the other side of the pencil and blend in that color. And if it needs any more color in any parts of my brow, I'm just going to add that. I'm also going to go in and clean up my brows using some concealer. And this is my LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn. And I'm just going to clean that up. Then I'm going to go in with a concealer brush and blend out that concealer because we don't want it to look all yucky and thick under the brow, you know. I'm also going to go in with some of my foundation shade and clean up the top part of my brow because I like a nice clean brow. If this is not your thing, you can definitely bypass this step, okay? But I'm also going to add some of my concealer to my eye area and use this to cancel out, you know, discoloration, dark circles, that tired look that we get from staying up at night and filming tutorials for your amazing subscribers. And then I'm just going to go in and prime my lids using my LA Girl Pro Primer in the shade Nude and just blend it out using a synthetic blending brush. Now I'm going to go in with my Makeup Addiction Meadow palette. This is such a gorgeous palette, you guys. I'm going to go in with that kind of beige nudie shade and apply this to my transition area using a blending brush. Then I'm going to go in with this beautiful orangey shade that reminds me of fall, like the shadow looks like fall. And I'm just going to pop this into my transition area as well. And I'm going to apply some of this to the inner and outer part of my lid so we can have that halo eyeshadow look going on. Okay, I'm also going to blend this into my crease and make sure it looks nice and smooth. Then I'm going to go in with this beautiful almost light bronzy shadow. It's not like a red bronze, it's more of a neutral bronze, and pat this into the center part of my lid. And I'm going to go in with this beautiful pigment that I got from Glambot. This is a MAC pigment. It's called Reflex Bronze, and I'm just going to pat this onto my lid. It has so many like glittery bits and pieces in it. It's so pretty, you guys. I'm gonna brighten up my eyes just a bit with this beautiful orange shadow that I got from IMATS a while ago, you guys. I totally forgot the name of the company, but use any orange shadow you have. And just blend out my crease to make sure everything looks nice and soft and not harsh, because I want the eyes to be very soft and not overly done, you know. Instead of doing wing liner, I'm just going to use this black eyeshadow from Wet n Wild. This is one of their single shadows, and slightly line my lash line just to make my lashes appear fuller if you don't do falsies. I'm going to add some mascara from Smashbox and pop on these Ardell lashes. These are the number 206, and the tool that I use, I'll put a link for it down below to apply your lashes. And I'm also going to go in and apply some concealer under my eye area and blend that out. Okay, and then I'm just going to prime underneath my lower lashes and blend that out using a flat concealer brush. And I'm going to add some of that beautiful orangey shade again underneath my lower lashes. Okay, just to give it that same look that we have on the top, so it has a nice transitioned look. And I'm also going to line my waterline using my LA Girl Glide Gel Liner Pencil. I'm going to go in with that beautiful bronzy type shade and apply this to my tear duct area to make the eyes pop a bit more. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in and apply my mascara to the lower lashes, and I'm using the Smashbox Indecent Exposure Mascara, which I am loving, you guys. I'm going to go in with that liner brush that I used to smudge out my lash line and smudge out underneath my lower lashes and reapply some mascara. And I'm also going to use some gel liner. This one's from Inglot, and apply that close to my lash line to hide my lash, my falsies band or the strip. And that is it for the eyes, you guys. Alright, you guys, so if you guys didn't know, I did this on live stream on YouTube, so you guys saw me film this whole tutorial. We had such a good time, lots of laughs. Some people got offended, but it was mostly laughs. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox correcting crayon and, you know, correct all my hyperpigmentation and blemishes that I have and just blend it out using a concealer brush. Then I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl foundation, and I just started using this week. That face is for those people who complain about my forehead. But the shade of the foundation is Warm Caramel, and I'm just gonna go in and blend out that foundation for you, okay? Oh my gosh, it just makes me laugh when people complain about me not putting foundation on my forehead. Like sometimes I wish I had a bigger forehead, you know, but I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out my forehead for you. Okay, and blend out the rest of my face. Then I'm gonna go in with this concealer that always takes forever to squeeze out the product, and this is my LA Girl Pro HD concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm just gonna apply this like I regularly do in a triangular feathery style and blend this out using this I believe Real Techniques calls this a highlighting brush or a concealer brush. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna blend this out using a patting motion. Alright, you guys, now using my Ben Nye Neutral Set Powder, I'm going to set my under eye concealer using the same brush, and I'm just going to press this powder onto my concealer, which will keep it in place and make it nice and matte. Then I'm just going to go ahead and finish off highlighting the rest of my face. You do not have to do this, but if you're into highlighting, go right ahead, okay? I'm also going to blend that out. I'm actually going to use my foundation brush for this one because I don't want it to be like too out there, if that makes sense. Alright, and the foundation brush still has some foundation on it, so it's going to blend out really nice. And yeah, that's the face that I feel like a lot of us make on Instagram when we do Instagram tutorials. But that palette is from a company called It's Your Face Cosmetics, and I'm using the darkest shade to contour my face, and this palette has just been giving me all kinds of life, and I think that's the first time I ever used that term on my channel, but for this occasion it is a definite need and must to even use that term. I absolutely love this shade to contour with. It's now my favorite. So you're going to be seeing it in a lot of tutorials, just to let you know. So I'm going to go ahead and contour my forehead area and re-add the shades and colors that were there before I put the foundation. Alright, and I'm also going to use whatever product is left on the brush, squeeze the brush to make it thinner to contour my nose. Alright, and then just blend out the tip part of my nose because we don't want to forget that. Alright, you guys, I'm going to start dusting off some of this excess powder, and I'm also going to go ahead and set both sides of my mouth because I kind of forgot to do that because I was talking to you guys on live stream and you'd be messing up my focus. But we had such a good time on live stream, you guys. I really enjoy our little chats and crazy shenanigans. Okay, but once I have that set, I'm just gonna go in and just finish up, you know, patting the rest of my face to take away the oily look because I want to go for more of a matte look. I'm just gonna go in and blend out my contour or transition area there, you know, between the contour and the highlight. That's where you kind of transition the color, and just blend it out a bit and add some more of this orange underneath my lower lashes to give it that look we had before. And then I'm going to go in with the Ofra highlight in the shade Rodeo Drive and apply that to my cheeks and my cupid's bow area. I'm also going to use a small brush to kind of make sure that goes on the cupid's bow and not all over the area, and add some of this to the tip part of the nose and the bridge part of the nose to highlight that part of my nose because I want it to look shiny, you know. I'm also going to go in with that brush that I used to blend out my concealer and set my concealer and blend out the edge part of the highlight, which can sometimes give you that cast look. Then I'm going to go in with this Lorac Baked blush in the shade Hollywood and blend that out as well. Alright, you guys, now I'm going to go in with my OPV liquid lipstick in the shade Lust, and I'm just going to use this as the outer color of my lip shade that I'm going for. I want to kind of make like a chocolatey ombre look, a subtle ombre, nothing too dramatic. So I'm going to use the shade Lust from OPV, and then I'm going to go in with the shade Define, and I add this into the center part of my lip. And I'm also going to go in with a synthetic brush and just blend out the edges of these two colors so I have a nice transitioned look, so it doesn't look like two lines on my lips, you know. If you need to, go back in with the darker shade and outline your lips again if you want the darker shade to look more, you know, defined and out there and just reblend so that you have a nice transition look. I'm also going to go in with a bit of my foundation and clean up around my mouth area and blend it out using the brush and also my fingers to pat it so that it has like a nice, you know, blend into the foundation that's already on my face. I'm also going to set that using some of my Ben Nye neutral set so it does not move, and I'll do the same thing to the other side of my lips as well. I'm going to go in and add a bit more of my Ben Nye neutral set around my mouth area to make sure it's nice and set around there so that nothing moves and nothing gets oily. Then I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix spray and spray my face, and this is going to take away the powdery look and just set your makeup and have it looking nice and fresh. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below, let me know what you think, and make sure you check out my girl Sheriza, subscribe to her channel as well, and show her some love. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in another tutorial. Alright you guys, pretty much done with my look. And that's gonna be when I flip to the... I'll be back.